Okay, so we'll move to next strategy. Now, this is very important, and what we have to do is we need to find what all words we are not ranking and our competitors are ranking. So we're going to find keyword gap. It's an amazing tool coming from SEMrush. So you can see that I'm on SEMrush, and I'm using keyword gap. So I click on keyword gap, and what I need to do is I need to compare TripAdvisor versus Yatra.in, for example. So you can see that you have to put your domain here, and what I'll do is I'll put yatra.com, or let's say makemytrip.com. So I'll put makemytrip.com, makemytrip.com, trip.com. And you can see that root domain country is India as of now. So if you want to change your country, you can do that. So what you can do is you can find your competitors, go to keyword gap, put your domain. You can see that, let's say, for example, if tripadvisor.in is my domain, and you can see that I'm putting your competitors. You can put next competitor as well. Let's say, for example, goibibo.com. So let's say goibibo.com. I can put yatra.com as well. Make sure you put the right domain name. Click on compare. Now, what will happen is, so we are doing comparison. We are doing a comparison. Let's say me as a trip advisor, and I'm just comparing it with Make My Trip and Goibibo. Now you can do it with your competitors, which is important. Now you can see that untabbed. You can see that shared, missing, and you can see the shared keyword for which each of the entered domain has a rank. You can see that these are the keywords untabbed. You can see book my show. So book my show is not coming on search engine page. You can see that that's why it's showing zero. But make my trip is optimizing book my show, and go iBibo is optimizing go iBibo. It has not optimized for book my show as well, but make my trip is coming for book my show. This is at position number 14, 42. PNR status, it's coming on 9 because this is about train booking. Parivahan, airport, you can see that airport, red bus, train running status. Now, these are the words that people from India they search. Passport seva. But Make My Trip has created content. I keep this in mind for all these words. So, what I'll do is I'll try to find some word. Let's say Canada time. This is going to be important. 6,73,000. Make My Trip is coming on 47. And you can see that this is what link is coming. So, I can come here. I can see open URL. Now when someone is searching Canada time, Make My Trip is coming. You can see that Make My Trip, Canada time, Canada to Toronto Air Canada. It's showing like this. It's coming on 47. And let's say what we can do is we can put some, let's say one thing. Let us do filter, because you see that Make My Trip is also into train and cab. Probably TripAdvisor is not focusing much on those things. Still, I can put some, let's say, places or resort or places to visit. So let us check places. So I'll show you. So you can use this filter. Very important. Let us see 593 opportunities untapped. Now this is important. Now, if I'm TripAdvisor, I'll get to know that. Now there's a world called historical places in Karnataka, 9,900 search query. And you can see that this is 43 is the keyword difficulty. So what they are telling is we can write in content about historical places in Karnataka, and possible we can rank possibly. TripAdvisor is a huge company, huge traffic. They can optimize this. But if I'm a very new travel agent, I might have problem with this, because you see that they are huge websites. But I will get to know that, okay, I should be writing content on historical places in Karnataka, best honeymoon places in the world, Make My Trip is coming, TripAdvisor is not coming, places to visit in summer in India. I should be writing content, because you see that all these keywords, they have a okay volume, 2,900, 6,000, 14,000 volume. And what if we start writing content on all this topic? This is going to add a lot of value. So this is untapped. This is very important. And what you do is just go and do this activity and try to understand what all opportunities we are missing. This is important. Nice. So you can see that if TripAdvisor is my company, my client, I'll get to know that, okay, these are the articles that I should be writing it. But keep in mind, when writing an article, we need to do a lot of research. We need to ask like how many word count I need to have. We need to do SERP analysis. So let's say, for example, if I want to rank on best places to visit in December, who else is coming on first 10 position, how many backlinks they do have. These are the questions that we need to ask. We need to work on, like, if I'm writing a content, what should be the ideal word length, word count, how many headlines I should have, how many images I should have. So I need to work on all these things. But we can do a lot of investigation. But the only point that we need to understand from this video is you need to identify untapped keywords, start creating content, which is very important. And you can see here as well, you can see the unique, let us see unique, untapped, we are seeing some unique, let us see unique words, let us see. And you can see that this is unique. You can see that these are the words which we are ranking, but my competitors are not ranking. Let's say make my trip or go IBPO. You can see here untapped. So for me, untapped is something very important. So let's say if I make my trip, if I'm go IBPO, I get to know that okay, I need to rate places to eat near me or tourist places in India or beautiful places. So I'm going to look into. I need to do some more research. So let's say it's become very clear tourist places in Maharashtra. Fine. So that is very important. It's also depend upon what kind of services you provide because TripAdvisor they have different objective. Make my trip, they are into same travel domain, but their objective is different. Their communication is different. They communicate in a very different way. They do have different services and product, and they do have different USPs as well. This is important to make sure that you find untapped opportunity, put your competitors, look at your website, see what all keywords you're not ranking, but your competitors are ranking, and try to work on content part. Thank you so much. In next video, we'll talk about some more amazing strategies. Thank you so much.